What is up, players? It is WarbossTae back up in this mug. Welcome to day 27 of my WarbossTae painting challenge for the 2016 calendar year. And I wanted to show you something that I'm working on the side. So this is another one of my commissions I started a couple months back, and it's for a good friend of mine. And Antonio, if you're watching, this is dedicated to you, buddy, because I'm super happy with what I've been able to achieve with this commission. It is a blood angel on a Thunderwolf, and not just any Thunderwolf, but this is a Thunderwolf specifically painted to look like a Siberian Husky, which is a beautiful breed of dog. And I just thought, you know, the direction to do this as a Thunderwolf was super fun. And so the client asked for a blood angel on a Thunderwolf, so this is the result. And one of the special requests was that I cover up any bionics. So there was some mechanical looking parts here in the leg, and I covered that up with green stuff, liquid green stuff, and then I just resculpted the fur a little bit, so hopefully it's a little bit more seamless. Just take a look at what I love about this miniature is the face, because you can really go to town highlighting some interesting looking lines on the face. The fur is very, very fun to paint. I put all the highlights at the edges to give it the kind of sense of this creature just rushing forward. The eyes, very simple to paint, just a little bit of blue with a black slash down the center. And the tongue is painted in Bugman's Glow. Rakarth flesh for the teeth. So yeah, I love this model so much. And to make the Blood Angel, I basically took the legs of the Space Wolf Rider, and then I did a Blood Angel top with some extra bits I had left over from the Death Company. So you're going to see a lot of blood droplets, the angel wings motifs. And another special request was a cape. So I took the cape from the Space Marine Commander, I believe, and I trimmed it and kind of green stuffed it and glued it at an angle so that it would fit on the body. The final special request was that I include the word Ares, A-R-E-S. So I put that right there on the backpack. I also put in the words Gloria, G-L-O-R-I-A, not Gloria the name, but Gloria as the Latin for glory, and Vittorioso for victorious. I really had a great time painting this miniature. I think it was a lot of fun to be able to whip out my crystal sword technique, and to be able to work on a miniature like this was a great joy. I used a new paint for the armor. I wanted to get a very metallic, shiny red, and I wanted to try something different. So it's from Testers. It's a model called, or it's a color called Metallic Red, I believe. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. It's a crazy, crazy paint color. Metallic Red from Testers Racing Finish for RC cars. So it's actually a little bit pinker than I would like. I had to add a little bit of red paint, and I didn't want to do too much with it, but you can kind of tell it picks up the light real nicely. It has a nice glossy finish, and there's a little bit of that metallic pigmentation to it. So this is the model I've been working on. Really fun, really just, I love projects where I can just get super creative. And one of the things he said at the beginning when I asked him what should I equip the model with, he said just make him look epic and heroic. And so I think I was able to achieve that. I got the shield, the sword raised up high, like he's charging forward. And I think this is a very suitably heroic looking miniature. I'm going to put him on this Micro Art Studio shell base. I think I've marked out some hollows where his Thunderwolf's leg can go. I'm going to drill into the base and drill into the foot and then glue him in place. So he's actually only going to be connected by this one foot, like he's racing forward. I think that's going to be so cool. I'm going to paint it up as a winter kind of theme to go along with the Siberian Husky motif. So you're going to see a lot of grays and whites in the base, and the model in the red armor is going to just pop out magnificently. And let's see, what's one other thing I can share about this commission is I'm going to be using, let's see if I can find it. I'm going to be using a product I've never used before, but I just picked up from my local gaming store, or one of my local gaming stores. Near my squeaky chair, I gotta get a new chair. It's Vallejo's ground texture acrylic, and it's snow. So I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, it looks terrific. Can't read it at all. Just joking. Okay, so one of the things that attracted me to this snow effect, which is why I want to try it, is that I've already got, I think it's Secret Weapon Miniatures crushed glass, and I love it. I think it looks terrific. I used it for my ogre stone tusk or thunder tusk diorama, but it's kind of scary, you know, working with actual crushed glass. So it kind of freaks me out. You have to wear like a mask and use gloves, or else you'll die. But this one looks like a lot of fun, so I'm gonna try it out, put it on the shale base, and put my miniature here on top. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. The question of the day is to share a terrific moment in gaming, in your gaming history. And I said it could be anything from, you know, a role-playing game to a war game to a video game. One of my favorite memories in role-playing is that my group that I used to role-play with, they wanted to have a demon that they could summon. And so in order to let them have the chance to do that, I said, okay, none of them were wizards, so how could I get them a slave of a demon to do their bidding? And they were like, we want a greater demon, and we don't want any negative repercussions. So that's impossible in Warhammer role-playing. So what I said was, okay, after a long, hard-fought adventure with lots of twists and turns and peril and danger and lots of heroics from all participants, I allowed them to have this item which they could use to summon a greater demon that was, instead of being like the traditional Warhammer fantasy chaos demon that just wants to kill and murder and destroy everything, this greater demon was, I had it in my, for some reason I had in my head that he was taking, he was studying at like a night school for demons on tolerance and acceptance. So he was like, as one of his assignments, he had to kind of experience the world with weak, squishy mortals. So every time they would summon him, instead of him coming to do their bidding, he would just appear if they were successful on the roll, and he would just kind of observe and watch. And if they really needed help, he would step in. But he was more of just like just there as an observer, like a big, scary bloodthirster demon. I don't even remember if I made him a bloodthirster, if he was just a generic greater demon of chaos. In my head, I described him as having like little glasses, like hipster glasses, and a little hipster outfit. Oh my gosh, some late nights role-playing with those guys. Oh, and sometimes they would like catastrophically fail their role. So in that case, like he was so angry that he would, because he's studying for a big test or something, he's got a final, so the demon would come out and trash the place and then disappear and not help them at all. Good times, good times. See, that's why I miss Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, because you could really just make up anything and you just justify it by saying it's Warhammer, it's magic. That's the kind of world it was. As long as, you know, you kind of stuck to the main rules, you could really do whatever. The world was your playground. So I can't wait to hear what your guys' role-playing stories, great moments in gaming are, and I can't wait to watch your videos when I get more time to do that. I hope you enjoyed this look at the side commission that I'm doing, and we'll get back to you tomorrow for my day 28, I believe, with the Amazons, the finished Amazons, and my adventures in Island of Blood, Quick Shade, and Anti-Shine Varnish.